Unsure or confused about how to maximize value with a floor plan on your next flip? Well, this is a great video that's going to go over one of our most recent flips that we're going to close on Monday of next week. And we have the last chance to walk through this house as the buyer's going to close. We've removed the staging. It's all cleaned. It's ready to go. And I love this house. So let's dive into it. How did we find it? Deal sourcing is always so important because if you don't have the deal, you can't do a deal, right? So this one was found from my network. Actually, Troy, shout out to you if you're listening to this. If you are, please shoot me a message so I know that you're listening. Troy's an awesome borrower. At the time, he felt like he had too many properties going on and didn't feel like he could do this one. So he reached out to me, thought we'd see if it made sense, and it did, obviously, because we're doing it, and now we're here showing the recap. And even up until the day of closing, Troy reached out and he says, are you sure you really want to buy that? Because I think he was thinking like, his plate got cleared up a little bit and it was maybe going to be a good opportunity. So anyway, thank you, Troy. Thank your network. Keep working your network. Keep talking with people. Let them know that you're looking to buy houses, because my number one source of finding deals has always been my network and referrals, and then finding stuff on the MLS. I do not do well, nor do I pay any attention really to direct-to-seller marketing. My sources are networking and finding them myself on the MLS. So anyway, we bought this property for $500,000. It's in Salt Lake City, kind of in Sugar House, around 17th South, 15th East, if you guys know the area, kind of by the 15th area of Sugar House. And so we bought it for $500,000. One of the dilemmas that we faced when we first bought this is it was actually in pretty good shape. It was a rental, but I thought that the floor plan was not optimized for what it could be. So while we were working on our strategy to flip it, meaning getting the floor plans drawn, getting ready to submit for the permit, we thought we'd test the market and just see if someone would buy it as is for $575,000. So if you guys are local agents, you can look on the MLS and see that we had it up for sale for $575,000 for a little bit of time. And we didn't get the looks that we thought we would get. I kind of thought, you know what, if someone will buy it now and we don't have to do any of the work, probably be okay making about $50,000 and moving on. And that seemed pretty clear after the first couple of weeks that we were going to have to take a lot lower price in order to move it as is. So we decided to go all in and do the remodel. So when we started, this one before and after, as far as our budget, turned out pretty darn close. I think we were thinking about $120,000, $125,000 remodel budget. And we ended up at exactly like $134,300, something like that. But the success, the reason this house sold so well was, one, I think the finishes are totally dialed in and what people are looking for these days. But we spent a lot of time thinking through the small floor plan to optimize it so that it felt as large as it could and it had all the amenities that people are going to want in this area. For example, having a primary bedroom with its own bathroom, so a master suite or an owner suite, having a half bathroom on the main floor. And then what we did is we put all the rest of the bedrooms in the basement. So upstairs we have 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath. In the basement we have 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. And this is in about a 1,900 square foot house. Now, in order to do that in the basement, right where our family room is, we had a chimney that was brick that went all the way up to the ceiling, as well as the HVAC in the middle of the family room. So the old owner could not maximize the space in the basement because in the middle of the basement was the furnace and HVAC room. So what we did was we moved it to a corner, and in order to do that, we had to bring in a structural beam to make sure that the floor didn't fall. And what that did is that completely opened up the basement so that we have a really good small family room in the middle of the basement. And we still have 2 bedrooms towards the front of the house and then another bedroom in the back corner. The only thing we kept in the basement was a bathroom that was down there. We also snuck in a laundry room. So the downstairs is completely optimized. There's a small little storage area. Otherwise, we nailed the basement layout and we gave it the 3 bedrooms that this area is going to want for flexibility, where either for home offices or for kids that would be in the basement. Our market research found that having a pretty good size primary bedroom with its own bathroom and a really nice walk-in shower, double vanity, separate toilet, closet, and a large walk-in closet was going to prove to be more valuable than having smaller bedrooms and more bedrooms. Now that may be different in another area of town, but here closer to the university, downtown, it tends to have smaller families, or maybe just a couple, or maybe even someone that's single that doesn't necessarily need as many bedrooms, but wants what they're living in to be really nice and big. The other thing we did is we opened up as much as we could the openings. Instead of having these, claustrophobic arches, now they're nice and big. And then you'll see in the entryway, it had a weird little closet and part of it was shut off. And now this whole family room, again, it's not a huge house, but it feels really big. You could entertain, 15, 20 people in here, and I think you wouldn't feel too closed in. Plus, as you can see, we opened it up all the way from the front to the back, so there's a ton of light coming in. It's an awesome house. So the numbers, everyone likes to know the numbers. Just to recap, we bought it for $500,000. We spent $134,000 in rehab. We had about $23,000 in private loan interest. We paid 3% to a buyer's agent, which, another little coincidence, the buyer's agent actually is somebody that I know very, very well. And so negotiating the offer was very quick. We went under contract. There was a lot of transparency through the transaction. Everyone's leaving happy. It's a win for everybody. And then we have our title fees and stuff like that. So the final net profit on this one is going to end up being about $91,000 or $92,000. So thank goodness we didn't just take a quick as-is offer out of the gate and shortchange our stealth, because we only needed to wait 3 or 4 extra months to finish the house, and we got an extra $40,000 above what I was thinking for about a $91,000 profit. So the other thing that I love about this house is it's one of these where I walk in and where I'm like, I could move in here tomorrow and I would love this. I love the little, when you walk in, we have like a coat and, locker room area. The railing is super cool. It just has a really, really good vibe. So a reminder to work your network, be realistic about your rehab, and execute your plan. The other thing to note is we bought this July 28th and we're closing and not going to own it any longer as of February 6th. So all in all, we're just barely over 6 months from owning it to not owning it. And our rehab time was a little bit over our goal of 100 days. We ended up being about 120 days. So to recap, the value add that we did here, both from like laying out the space, but also from like a marketing standpoint. So let's start back upstairs. You'll see in the old video, some of these spaces in between the front of the house to the back of the house were a little bit more closed in. So we squared these off, opened them up so that there's light coming from the front to the back. It feels more open and larger, even though it's a pretty small space. And then also in this front part, you'll see when you came in from the door, it was a little chopped up and there was a lower hanging ceiling and a little closet that was in a weird spot. So we opened that all up and added these lockers and cabinets. So you could still have storage, but it's so much more aesthetically appealing. It's almost like art there on the wall. We did white walls, which helps make it feel more open, and a lighter oak wood floor. And then in this back corner of the house, there used to be 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So what we did was we eliminated the second bedroom and we really blew up this side of the house so that there's a primary bedroom with a huge walk-in shower, double vanity, its own toilet, with the door closing so that the toilet is its own little room, and then a nice little walk-in closet. Plus, we were able to still get a half bathroom for guests so they don't have to go through the primary bedroom. Now downstairs, we opened this up a little bit too so that we have a nice, awesome railing. And then downstairs, the key to the downstairs was moving the furnace and the chimney that had been in the home before to the corner of the house. And so that was a lot of work. We had to like take all the bricks down from all the way to the attic, all the way through the main floor, and all the way through the basement. But it was worth it because it opened up a section of the main floor where those pantry closets are, and then opened up what is now the basement in the family room in the basement, so that we have a legit, really good, I mean, you could put a full couch down there. It'd be a great place to watch, shows or whatever. You could even probably put a pool table down there. And then the bedrooms are tucked in the front of the house and in the back corner. So we have 3 bedrooms down there. We of course permitted this. We have egress windows, so there's large picture windows in there that open. So not a picture window, but a window that opens. So there's a lot of light coming in. Then we have a bathroom and the laundry room down there. So we really maximized the space and still provided in a small 1,900 square foot home, a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath house. The other little hack that we did in the garage, so check this out. The garage door was new, or it was newer. It didn't need to be replaced, but it was ugly. It was just an almond aluminum garage door. So what we did is, because we tied in some wood slats to cover some of the windows that we weren't using in the kitchen from the exterior, then what we did is we added those to the garage. So it looks like a custom garage door, but really all we did is we added wood slats to the front panel of the aluminum of the garage door. So a few little hacks aesthetically to make it look really nice without spending a ton of money, because we spent a lot of money in other places where the heavy lifting was with all this other stuff. So anyway, hope it's helpful. I love this house. It feels great, and the new owners are going to love it as well.